Very good evening, children. Welcome back to Akshar Online Classes, IIT and NEET Foundation. Today our topic is the 6th class biology. Okay. Food components of food. Components of food. Components of food. Okay, so what is the meaning of food? First, what is the definition of the food? Okay, here definition of the food. So the edible substance which we eat obtain energy. The edible substances which we can eat that give that energy and material required for the growth and development and repair mechanism, so in our body is called food. Okay, so what is the meaning of the food? Means the edible substances which we can eat give that energy. The edible substances which we give that energy, growth and development of the organism. Next, so a repair mechanism of the organism. These are the components is called food. These are the components are called food. So what is the meaning of the nutrients? Nutrients means what are the nutrient, what are the food items, what are the food component we can eat. So here the food we eat contains 7 essential components of the substance called nutrient. What are the 7 components? That is, first one, carbohydrates. Second one, proteins. Third one, fats. Fourth one, vitamins and minerals. Okay, next, fifth one, roughages. Okay, sixth one, dietary fibers. Seventh one is the water. Okay, here what is the definition? Means food contain components of different essential components. So the food we eat contains 7 essential components of the substance is called nutrient. What are the 7 components? Carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, roughages, dietary fibers and water. So especially that fibers help to prevent the constipation. Okay, fibers also components of the food that are present different kinds of the vegetables and fruits. Okay, they are clean our food canal and prevent the constipation. Okay, Next, every day you can drink sufficient amount of the water. So water also major component of our food. Every day 5 to 6 liters of the water must and should you can drink. Okay, water is also essential component needed by our body. Most of the fruits and vegetable contain the water. Okay, so next, we must drink sufficient water for the proper functionings of the body. The food that contain so 7 kinds of the nutrients. So first one is the components of food. Components of food. What are the 7 types? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so carbohydrates. So next one is the proteins. Next one is the fats. Next one is the vitamins. Next one is the fibers. Next one is the roughages. Okay, next one is the minerals. Okay, so these are the essential for that components of the food. Essential for that. Here also you can write water also, write water. Okay, so these are that, especially carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, fibers and water. These are the essential of the components of the food. Okay, now we can discuss about that one by one. First one is the carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, so especially providing body of the with the energy. Okay, especially this carbohydrate, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, these are the atoms are present. Okay, carbohydrates. Next, second point is these are the food required that maintain energy production. So provide the body with energy. Second point, provide the body. So what is they can provide? Energy they can provide. Energy, if you are taking to that carbohydrate, you are getting to the energy. So what are the examples of that? Cereals. Okay, especially in that carbohydrates are present. Next, sugar, carbohydrates are present. Chapati, okay, carbohydrate. Rice, okay. Wheat, idli, okay. Next, potatoes, Okay, so these are the example. Carbohydrate is carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atoms are present in the carbohydrate. This carbohydrate provides that energy to the body of the organism. Energy of the organism. Okay, these are that carbohydrate examples of the carbohydrates: cereals, sugar, chapati, rice, wheat, idli, potatoes. In that major component is that especially for the carbohydrate. Next, second one, protein. So protein also one type of the nutrient. Okay, so these are the protein also components of the food that required for the growth and bodybuilding, repair of the damaged tissues. These are that. Especially what is the functions of that proteins, repairs of that, especially in that proteins. First point is the body building of the organism. Body building, okay, body building of the organism, okay. So proteins is the body building. Actually, if you are constructing a house, required to the bricks. Okay, if you are constructing a living organism, cell is required. Cell is the fundamental unit of the life. Cell is the basic unit of the life. Cell is the structural functional unit of the organism. That all the living organisms made up of cell. So in that cell, proteins are present. In that cell, proteins are present. Okay, so that's why first point, proteins is the body building of the organism. Second point, proteins help to the repair of the body cells. Repair of the body cells. So that means any body cells, any repair mechanism, which of the nutrients help to that? So that is nothing but proteins. Next, another important point, protein helps the growth and protect of the body, a fight against to that, especially for the microorganism. Third point is proteins help growth and development of the organism, okay, against of the microorganism. Okay, so the body to fight, okay, microorganisms. So proteins is the body building of that organism. Proteins help that repair of the body cell. Damaged cells are there. These proteins are helpful to the repair mechanism. Proteins help the growth and development of the organism to fight the against of the microorganism. Okay, so generally in our day-to-day life, what are the food components? These are the proteins are present. What are the food components? These you know very well. Okay, first one is the pulses. In these pulses, proteins are present. What are the pulses? You know very well. Green gram, red gram, black gram, PGNP, generally these are that pulses, generally these are the proteins are present, especially in our day-to-day life. Dal, in that dal, especially for that proteins are present. Next one is the milk. Okay, in that milk, what is the component of the nutrient? That component of the nutrient is nothing but proteins. Third one, egg. In that egg also, what is the nutrient? That is nothing but, especially that is nothing but protein. Next, fish meat, especially fish meat. Okay, in that, so these are the, especially for that in these components, pulses, milk, egg, fish meat, generally these are that proteins are present. So proteins are the bodybuilding of the organism, repair of the organism. These proteins help against of the microorganism, fighting of that with the help of the proteins. Next, fats. So, you know very well, fats are the high energy sources. Fats are the high energy sources. Fats are the high energy sources. Fats give that taste of that fats give, okay, so taste and flavor to the food. Taste and flavor, okay, taste and flavor to the food. Flavor to the food. Next, so these are the especially fats giving to the high amount of the energy. For example, 1 gram of that carbohydrate giving to the 4 kilocalories of the energy. 1 gram of the protein giving to that 4 kilocalories of the energy. 1 gram of the fat, okay, giving to the 9.5 kilocalories of the energy. So that means here my ultimate point is fats are giving to the high amount of the energy. Fats are giving to the high amounts of the energy. Okay, so in our day-to-day life, where that components of the food is present. So you know very well, in that plant product, oil plants means what? Every day what we have to use? Sunflower oil, okay, linseed oil and mustard oil, okay, groundnut oil. So these are the especially component of the nutrient is nothing but fats. Next, okay, you know very well, milk. In that milk, major component is the protein. In that ghee, okay, in that ghee also major component is the fat. You know, butter, okay, butter also component of the food is the component of the nutrient is the fat. So especially in that nuts also that especially fats are present. fats are present. Next, in that animal product, especially for that meat, okay, chicken, mutton, beef, pork, especially more amount of the fats are present. Fats are not good for that organism. Sufficient requirement is enough. If that excess amount of the fats, that leads to the health problems. So that's why anyway, how much is required to the nutrient, that much of the nutrient, if you are taking to that, that is good. If you are taking to the excess amount of that anything, that is hazard of that organism. Okay, especially if you are taking to the high amount of the fats, you are getting to the heart strokes, heart attack, kidney problems, cardiovascular diseases, and so many problems we are getting, health problems we are getting. So that's why, so plant product is digest very easily when you are compared to the animal product. Animal product, especially fat nutrients, is digestion taking to that more time when you are taking to that plant product. Okay, next, balanced diet. Next topic is the balanced. What is the meaning of the balanced diet? Balanced diet means equal proportion of the carbohydrates, and proteins, okay, fats, vitamins, minerals, okay, next, roughages, okay, and water is called balanced diet. If you are taking to the sufficient amount of the carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, roughages, and water, that is known as a balanced diet. Day-to-day life, in our day-to-day life, we are taking to that all the nutrient in the equal proportion. If you are taking to that any lack of the nutrient, you are getting to the diseases. For example, if you are taking to that lack of the protein, you are getting to that kwashiorkor disease. If you are getting to the lack of proteins and calorie, you are getting to the marasmus disease. So that's why every day we are taking to the equal proportion of the all the nutrient in the equal proportion. So that is called balanced diet. Okay, already weighed that carbohydrate. Next one is the vitamins and minerals. Next one, vitamins and minerals. Okay, so vitamins and minerals. Vitamins are organic compounds. Vitamins are micronutrients. So vitamins we can synthesize in the two ways. One is if you are taking to the diet, you are taking to the vitamins. Second one is in our body, in the small intestine also they are taking to the some of the bacteria, they can synthesize some of that vitamins. So if you are knowingly or unknowingly, if you are taking to the more amount of that antibiotics, you are indirectly and directly killing to that microorganism that is not prepared to that is not prepared to that vitamins. Okay, so vitamins are actually entered in our body in the two ways. One is through the diet. Second one, in our small intestine, some of the microorganisms they can synthesize some amount of that vitamins. Okay, if you are taking to the excess amount of the antibiotic, automatically you are killed that microorganism. That microorganism cannot synthesize to that amount of the vitamins. Okay, next. So these are the vitamins and minerals essential for the chemical reactions in the body. These are the vitamins and minerals is the essential. Okay, these are the vitamins and minerals essential for chemical reactions, essential for the chemical reactions of the body. Okay, next point is these are helpful to the growth and maintenance of the good health. Okay, these are the vitamins and minerals maintain to the good health. Okay, good health. So that's why every day in your day-to-day life you can maintain to that. Must and should you can eat that, especially for that vitamins and minerals. So which of the food components is the vitamins and minerals are present? Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals are present especially for all the leafy vegetables. Next one, all types of the fruits. Next one is the all types of the fruits. Next, especially you know very well, okay, cereals, fruits, milk, meat, nut, salt, okay, in this component, especially for that vitamins and minerals are present. Vitamins and minerals also help to the growth and development of that organism. In our day-to-day life, must and should you can take that vitamins and minerals. Next one is the roughages. What is that? Roughages also known as the dietary fibers. What we are called? Dietary fibers. So these are the dietary fibers especially for the help to the digestion very easily. Okay. So if you are in your regular diet, if you are taking to that roughages, generally prevent the constipation. So where that, what is the source of that roughages, where it is present? Especially roughages is present all the green leafy vegetables. Next, you know very well, bitter gourd, bottle gourd, okay, snake gourd, especially that major component is the roughages. Okay, so all types of that fruits, all types of the vegetables, all types of that sprouts, generally the major component is the roughages. Major components is the roughages. So in your day-to-day life, compulsory you can maintain to the roughages. Next one is the water. Okay, what is the use of water? So water in our body, 75% of that 75%, so that means not 70, exactly 72, 80% of in our body, that major component is the water only. Okay, so in our body almost 5 liters of the blood is present. In that blood also that major component is the especially water. Okay, so most of the chemical reactions are occurs in our body especially through the with the help of the water, with the help of the water. And next, so especially most of the chemical reactions are occur in the presence of water only, Next, you know very well, digestion. What is the meaning of the digestion? Complex molecule converted into the simple molecule is called digestion. With the help of the water, that especially digestion is occurred with the help of the water only. Next, especially transport system. What we can eat, that food, what we are breathe, that oxygen, what we are, so that transportation system, they can send it to that different parts of that body, food and water and oxygen distributed to the different parts of the body with the help of the water only. Next, when the metabolic activities are occurs in our body, especially that waste materials also formed, that waste material also they can send near to the excretory organ with the help of the water only. Okay, so water is the very important essential components. Everyone must and should you can drink sufficient amount of the water every day. You can drink to that 5 to 6 liters. 5 to 6 liters of the water you can drink every day. If you are taking to the water, our metabolic activities are occurs in the proper manner. Another important point is that our body temperature also maintained by that normal temperature also maintained by the water only. So that's why water is the essential components of the food. Next, here we are studied all the constipation. Constipation means condition in which there is a difficulty emptying the bowel, usually associated with the hardened facies or feeling difficulty to passing facies is called constipation. If you are taking to the regular diet in the dietary fibers or roughages prevented to the constipation. And the next point is the junk food. What is the meaning of the junk food? Junk food, food that is the low nutritional value, typically produced in the form of the packaged snacks, need little and these are the not good for that health. You can avoid to the junk food. Okay, preparation, homemade food only you can utilize. Okay,